Good evening, viewers all over the world. This is the voice of your fellow Tibetian, broadcasting live from Nigeria. The topic I have today is attitudes are contagious. Attitudes are definitely contagious because attitude can bring peace to a nation and can also bring war to a nation. Attitude depends on how you use it. It can affect others positively and can affect others negatively. It all depends on the kind of attitude you play around, you spread around. The way you talk, the way you behave, or the way you react to matters. It all depends on your attitude. The way you take matters, is it in a good way, politely, the way you talk politely, or you talk harshly? It all depends on you. Your attitude can your it all depends on your attitude. Permit me to share my screen for better understanding. Like I said, my topic says attitudes are contagious. Please, let's look at this little illustration here. Set of matches. We can see that the smallest among them is being lit and is affecting the next one to it. Before you know it, it can get to even the highest and it will lit it all. That is exactly how attitude is. Attitude can affect one positively or negatively. It all depends on which type of attitude you have. Attitude can bring peace to a nation, and attitude can bring war to a nation. It all depends on the type of attitude we have. What kind of attitude are you spreading around when you speak or make a comment? Does it inspire or bring others down? Are you contagious? Are you spreading fear and doubt or hope and joy? Who determines your attitude? You do. Is the glass half empty or half full? It's your choice. Like this place is telling us, the glass that is half empty is a bad attitude, and the one that is half full is a good attitude. The ones that is a good attitude. The this comment tells us how the attitude are. Some attitude are actually bad and some are good. It all depends on what attitude you have. Winners pays attention to their own attitude. They recognize that they do influence all of the people that come in contact with them. Winners pursue positive results and they are very careful in choosing their words. They want the people around them to make action to take action in a positive way, so that everyone can enjoy the good fruits that come from spreading words of encouragement. The way you speak depends on you. When you speak positively to people, people listen to you. You should be a winner, that your attitude will be encouraging people, that your attitude will be bringing people to you. Your attitude should be bringing people to even seek for advice from you. Not that your attitude should scatter people about around you or in your community. Not that your attitude should send people even to hell. Some homes may be in problem, but when they come to you, giving them only a little advice can make that home to unite, and by so doing they will keep coming to you. That is a good attitude. Not that you should say yes, fight that person, that any, don't tolerate nonsense. No, you have to be a good person and have a good attitude that will be influencing others, that will be making others to think positively in everything they do. You should always be mindful of how you talk. You should always be mindful of what comes out of your mouth. When an egg falls down, it breaks into pieces and you can't pack it again. So if your word comes out, word is very heavy. When you speak some words and people hears it, in fact even the sick person will become healed. And some words, if you speak it, the person that is sick will even feel like dying. So you should have good words in your mouth to tell others around you. You should be an encouraging person. When people see you, they should believe that yes, their problem is half solved, not that their problem is now increased. May God help us in Jesus' name. In life, you have to focus on what you want to get. Pardon me. In life, you have to focus on what you want to get it. Too many people focus on what they don't want, and then they are surprised that their lives are filled with mysteries. You see, when you know that this thing is not good, don't put your mind there. Don't put your mind there. Don't fo- You should focus on what you want. You should focus on what will benefit you and benefit others in your community. They won't take responsibility for manifesting the bad part of their lives. It's your life, so take charge of it. If you want to be healthy, wealthy and wise, then you should take full responsibility for thoughts, words and action that you produce. Your action should be of a good attitude. Your action should be of an encouraging one. Your words should be encouraging words. Your action, your thoughts, our spoken words comes from our thoughts. So you should always have good thoughts, so that people around you in your community will know that yes, we have gone to the right place to seek for advice. Your thoughts should always be of a good thought. You should have an action that everyone sees and they will emulate. Let's set up the expectation of the billion coin properly. It's been less than a month since our launching on March 21st, 2016. That was then. But now our own that was then. By that date, we had built and fully tested our cryptocurrency, and we know that it is fully functional and built to last for a very long time. The computer network supporting the TBC coin continues to expand and become more and more decentralized with each and every node we added to the network. We have developed a user-friendly website, a web wallet, and we also have built a Windows wallet and Android wallet. Once we complete selling out of the stake, we will release the Windows wallet and Android wallet to the public. We did not want it to be too complicated to manage for our admin support team, and to keep it simple, we have only made the web wallet available to the public at this time. We have developed a user-friendly web wallet, and we also have built a window wallet and Android wallet. Once we completely sell out of the stake, we will release the window wallet and Android wallet to the public. We did not want it to be too complicated to manage for our admin support team, and so to keep it simple, we have only made the web wallet available to the public at this time. We have worked very hard to make a simplified website that is globally accessible to even the most antiquated computer. This website is the hub for the TBC community at its time, and delivers up-to-date pricing, calculator, documentation, education, and a place to buy and sell TBC coins. In the future, can you can expect many third party to develop products and services for the TBC coins, just as we have seen develop for the Bitcoin today. It takes a bit of vision to see where all of this is going, because we are just getting started. We hope we hope all of you realize just how lucky you are to be here at the beginning of a cryptocurrency that only goes up in value. You can't lose. Many of you will become TBC millionaire on November 2018. We are in the stakeholder phase of our development at this time, and most of the buyers of TBC coin are buying stake to get today at ridiculous low price for this coin that someday would each be worth a billion euro per TBC coin once we are fully matured. We all have so much to look forward to over the next couple of years. This coin concept was specifically designed to easily lift people out of poverty regardless of their skills. We are on a mission to end poverty and hunger globally by spreading abundance and prosperity for all. It is time for humanity to grow up and stake off the shackles of artificial scarcity. This coin has the power to deliver that. Let's be real. We certainly don't expect a baby to behave like an adult, right? This coin is worth less than a penny today. It is just a newborn baby. Do we leave babies to fend for themselves? Of course not. Babies full of all sorts of potential require a lot of nurturing and support, right? If you are fortunate enough to own these baby TBC coins, you can expect to get the maximum benefit and profit that come from being an early adopter. So take good care of your TBC coins and be a positive contributor within the TBC community. When you are in any public space, such as the group chats on this website called TBC Member Relations, keep all of your comments full of encouragement and stay positive. You should have good encouraging words when you are on this chat so that others hearing you can boldly join with good mind. It is harmful to raise doubt and fear in any public space. Too many of you have been voicing your concerns that there too many of you have been voicing your concerns there, and this will discourage buyers and from buying, and that is productive to your desire to become wealthy. If you discourage the buyers, then to whom are you going to sell your TBC coins? If you have a valid concern, then discuss it privately with admin by clicking on the contact us link at the bottom of every page on this website. We haven't even started our marketing campaign to completely sell out of the entire stake, and all of the growth we have experienced so far have been developed organically by words of mouth. We are about it invest a significant sum of money into a marketing campaign to drive traffic to our website, and you should not discourage them once they arrive. You have not to have a discouraging words in you. You should always be positive in everything, even if it seems it's negative. Don't look at that. Have good faith that this thing is going to work for me, and definitely it will work for you. So be positive always. Be positive always. We expect to fully sell out of the entire stake by the of uh middle of May 2016. Then buyers will have no other choice but to buy coins from the stakeholder and miners. From that point forward, from that point forward, cashing in cashing in is a lot of fun, but you don't want to do it too soon. The potential profits are huge for all of you. We recommend that if you purchase a full stake, that you only sell 10 TBC coin a day buying. Sorry. Cashing in is a lot of fun, but you don't want to sell you don't want to do it too soon. The potential profits are huge for all of you. We recommend that if you purchase a full stake, that you only sell 10 TBC coins a day until the value hits 10,000 and $10 per coin. Then it will be a good idea to start selling 100 TBC coin a day after that. That way, you get the most for your purchase and help to create a healthy appetite for the buyers to keep on buying from you. If a buyer wants to buy more than 10 TBC coins, and must do most do, then they have to collect them by doing transaction with several sellers every day. This is the formula for success. There will only be a few thousand stakeholders, but there will be millions of buyers. You are positioned well to win. Be grateful, stay positive, and employ all of the things you learn here in the education center of the website. You should be you should be positive at all time, and God will see you through. Amen. I believe that we have had it all. We should be positive in everything we are doing. We should be positive. When you are positive in everything, you see that you never regret being uh, a TBC family. Always be positive in everything you are doing, and always be mindful of what comes out of your mind. Always be mindful of giving people the words that you give to people, and be encouraging person. Be an encouraging person all the time in your community about TBC, so that it will work well for you and your community. All of you will become wealthy and you will live happily without any problem. Thank you so much. God bless you. Remain blessed.